Welcome back to Sister Therapy. Cheaper than actual therapy and way more honest. Let's get into it.
We look like our moms dressed us today.
Well, we match. We're ready for our Easter pictures. Hey, we actually have a new producer we're super excited about, aren't we?
Yeah. Shout out to Alex. She rocks. Her dad used to work for me. Now he, on the other hand, I'm not sure where Alex got it because I had to help him.
Well, listen, he produced a fine human being.
Phenomenal.
Yes, that is our shout out to Alex Schweitzer. Can we say her whole name?
No. I mean, people might try to hunt her down. No.
Why is our family all worried about the paparazzi?
Well, that's Alex's, we're not.
Oh, that's her privacy.
Yes.
Well, you can edit that out, Alex, after we go live. You should have put some lipstick on. I feel drab.
I'm not kissing you. We did that one time, no kidding, y'all. We were backstage at our Mary Kay conference, and I didn't have lipstick on it. I won't even drink after someone. It bothers me. And I needed lipstick bad. And I'm just thinking, and Nancy had just put them, and look at her lips. I
got no lips right now.
When she came out of the birth canal, she took every bit of the lips, and I look like I have no teeth. Nancy had just put lipstick on her big old pumped up lips, and so I knew she wouldn't say yes potentially, so I just grabbed her head and kissed her.
And then we both had it smeared all over our face.
I didn't, but you do, because that's what happens when you have big lips. Because you do end up, sometimes I'll see you, and you have lipstick here, you have it here, you have it on your cheek.
Only when I wear red lipstick. I don't know what it is about that.
I just think it's because your lips are too big for red, maybe.
Can I say something? I had a boyfriend one time who wasn't very nice to me, and he told me that, I can't say what he said. I had really big lips, that's what he said. And thighs and booties to match.
Nancy.
That's what he said.
Not appropriate.
Okay, so I have to tell you, actually this is really a question that I have for you.
Okay.
So when you go to a doctor that requires you to take off your clothes, do you also take off all of your jewelry?
Well, I haven't had to take all of my clothes off because even at the gynecologist now, I usually can leave my shirt on.
Oh, she doesn't do a breast exam?
Yeah, but I can just take my arm out and she lifts my shirt up.
Oh, no, they are putting me in the full-on gown. So,
yes, leave your top on.
No, they tell you to take everything off.
Well, they tell me I can take everything off, but they're just doing my ribs, so it doesn't even matter.
Okay, well, listen.
You got yesterday big titties, apparently. They got it.
Speaking of inappropriate,
well, I mean,
I go to the doctor yesterday, and it's always the dilemma. You take all your clothes off, you put the paper gown on. Now, do you leave on all of your earrings, rings, bracelets?
Yes.
Do you leave all that on? Well, it feels a little odd to be all glitzed up with your paper gown. So I'm sitting in my paper gown. She brings the PA in with her, so now I have the dermatologist and the PA.
You had to strip naked for the dermatologist?
Emily, I'll get to that in just a minute.
Oh, because, they got to check it was a check. Okay, I get it.
It was an all-over body check. So I'm sitting there, and the the PA goes, "Those are great earrings." So I just asked. I said, I need to poll y'all. How does this work? Do most people keep their jewelry on? Because I always feel a little weird. I'm in my paper gown, and we're about to have this thing happen, and I've got all my jewelry on, and it feels like I'm a little overdressed. What do most people do? To which the dermatologist said, oh, most people leave their jewelry on. I said, I find that odd. I'm in a paper gown. I feel a little overdressed with my studs in, Do you don't think that's weird?
No. I mean, what are you going to stay there for an evening event? What do you think? It's 30 minutes.
Think you take your jewelry off and you get comfortable because you're about to be violated.
You've never had it from a one-armed doctor. You remember that one with an
one-armed
I used to have a dermatologist, and he just had a nub on this side, and he would work like this. I'm not kidding. And he got down in my area in the pearl, and
okay, so
he's fast with that little nub.
Okay, so time out. I've never till yesterday one time ever had a dermatologist examine where the OBGYN goes.
The only time I had it was with Nubman.
And what did you just call it, your pearl?
My pearl. Well, that's because that lady I'm now following on TikTok, she said, I don't know who made air-conditioned seats, but I love them because for my ham hocks and pearl, it is the only thing that gets me through the swampy Georgia summers.
Your ham hocks and
ham
her
hock
pearl.
And her pearl. And I thought, that's perfect. That makes it delightful. And that makes this feel better.
I pulled the stirrups out yesterday, and I'm like, time out. Am I at the right doctor? He said, do you mind? Well, then what are you supposed to say? Do I mind?
Well,
and
no, you don't, because if you have a little bump down there, you want it gone.
Well, can you imagine if they put that nitrogen gas thing on your pearl?
I've had that because I had that cryo stuff one time that burned it off, and it ached like a period that wouldn't go away.
I hope we don't have any men on here.
It does. Like, they don't know. I mean, come on. They need to know if they don't know.
What do you think they do when they have a well check?
Well, I'm sure things are happening like this. I mean, what do you think happens that their parts
I don't know.
need to be
I
checked?
felt so violated when I walked out of there. I do think I need a new new bra.
Oh, man, I have a new bra. And I'll show you when we're done.
One that puts them about right here.
Nancy,
because right now they're down on my
knees.
knees.
Have you seen that video where the lady draws like she has no bra on?
Did you buy one of those?
Yes, and it's like, look at.
What? Your ribs are up where they should be?
Do you think that looks nice?
Yeah. Did you do the trick?
No, because I don't really have anything, but I wanted what I had up, and I love it.
Okay, well, I wondered
and they're
if those
so
really
comfortable.
Are they cheap?
I mean, they're not expensive.
The damn bra is $75.
But don't get spooked by the 4 clasps, because usually you'd think
on that bra,
triple G's need a 4th clasp. But that's the power of this bra, is it smooths everything out. It is amazing. I love it.
So when you wear a T-shirt, you're all smooth?
I'll show you. It's amazing. I love it. And it's so comfortable. It's not like the torture chamber that an underwire is.
Maybe need to fix my strap. I could just walk around.
You have to fix your strap. They're sitting at your waist. You know those expensive bras that we had gotten? I threw all of them away. Well, they're old, too. They tell you to change them.
I think that's the problem, and I need to be up here, and I don't.
Yeah. You're really that low?
Shut up and move on.
Well, but I know, the way you just did that.
Well, I know, but is anybody up there? But I have been riding.
They are up there.
I have been riding low.
Riding dirty. They're dragging the ground. This is from a friend we had in college, and I read this post the other day, and I got so tickled. He says, I'm in a waiting room at my dermatologist's office.
How fitting. I'm ready.
A man of my vintage. You know what I'm saying?
Like age?
Oh, my gosh. I don't even know. Yes, his age.
Okay, I didn't know.
What do you think it meant?
I don't know. I know now.
I don't even know sometimes how you walk around, how you do anything.
Tell us about the waiting room.
Okay. A man of my vintage, his age, Nancy, is speaking in full voice with his bank, discussing a hold on his credit card. He spoke his number, expiration date, and 3-digit code, which he shared with everyone. How do I know he's near my age? He was born 11/5/55. No point in sharing his credit card number since it isn't working.
Shaking my head.
But he was born in 55. That makes sense. He probably can't hear good because poor mom would potentially do that.
Our mom.
Bless her. Cleo, maybe you could tell Mom she needs hearing aids, and she'd receive it different from you.
That wasn't what I was going to say. I'm laughing about how literally every maybe 30 days we get an alarmist text from Mom. I've been hacked.
Well, it's that Mother's Day commercial on SNL.
I've been hacked.
Do you miss the days where you could leave your house without a phone? Do you remember, like, not too long ago, we never took our phones with us? Do you miss that? We didn't have phones.
About 6 months ago, in the middle of the night, I woke up, I was on a trip, and my literal phone would not come on. Like, it just, no matter what button I pushed, nothing. Laying in bed, I had a full-on explosive panic attack. How are you going to get your airplane ticket? How are you going to get your way to the airport? How are you even going to find your way? I mean, I might as well have just sat right there. I couldn't do anything.
I left mine at the check-in stand at Newark Airport and didn't realize until I was in, hey, you have a bank alert. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's my credit card payment's coming up due.
Ooh. You've been hacked too. So I'm checking in my luggage curbside. I leave my phone on the curbside stand. I end up at my gate. And this is even before you still had paper tickets, but I went to call someone and I didn't have it. There's no payphones in the airport. I literally finally went to a gate agent and I said, I got a problem. I left my phone outside. I need to borrow your phone. But who am I calling?
Well, yeah, what are you doing? Are you
So
calling your
called
phone?
them. She called them. Yeah, we called my phone.
And somebody picked it up.
The old boy picked it up. He goes, we wondered who this was. I said, I'm at gate 35. What, can I come back out? And he goes, no, I'm running it to you.
I would have been in full on, sweaty panic.
I was panicked because, you can't do anything now without it. I just miss the days.
I just wonder if I could even get home.
No, you probably
I can't get home with it. So yesterday, I drove about an hour and a half north of here. It's no man's land. There's nothing between here and where I was going. I was going to Hartford, Alabama.
Okay.
I just lately, I have to go to the bathroom a lot. And I had drank a lot of water, and so I stopped to get gas, go potty, and get my ceremonial candy bar. Because the one time I allow myself to have a candy bar is when I stop to get gas. I figure I can't really legitimately go in and use the bathroom unless I buy something. It's my excuse to
Every time you get gas, you get a candy bar.
Yes.
Golly, I'd be 2,000 pounds.
Yes, I do. And yesterday it was a payday, which I just say is one of my all-time favorites.
I don't want nuts.
What?
No, I don't need nuts in my
Please,
candy
somebody
bar.
tell me I'm not alone in this. I love a payday. And I love around Halloween when I can mix salted peanuts and candy corn together because it's just like a payday.
Oh, candy corn is awful.
Oh, my God, I love it. So I go in.
Ugh.
My car is being filled with gas. I have to pee. I'm about to die. I have to pee so bad. I go in. I get my candy bar, and I've got my key to my car, my little wallet thing, my payday, right? And I say to the gentleman, hey, I need to use the restroom. Where's the restrooms? And he said, well, they're outside, but a gentleman's trying to use it. I thought that was an interesting, reference. He's trying to use it. Does that mean he's not sure if the key will work? Does that mean he's trying to get I couldn't get that. He's trying to use it. Okay, whatever. So I wait, and I literally am about to die. And it's not high-end gas station. It is I'm
going to the bathroom outside. We kind of understood that already.
So I'm waiting on the key.
You're not at a Buc-ee's.
No.
A Busey's?
Buc-ee's. So the guy walks in with the key to the bathroom. I go to reach for it. And when he hands it to me, he says, this is going to take 2 hands. It is on a railroad tie.
The keychain's a railroad tie.
I guess they're afraid that I was going to go off with the key. I'm not exaggerating. I have all my goods, my car key, my payday, and my little wallet in his hand. And when he goes to hand it to me with 2 hands, he goes, this is going to be a 2-handed job. I had to carry the key to the bathroom like this.
How'd you open it?
So I have to set down my payday, my car key, and my wallet on the ground because I literally have to hold the railroad tie like this because there's no just holding the key.
Well, it's going to bust the lock.
Because, I'm having to literally, and then I'm trying to get the stuff off the ground with my railroad tie. Why? What am I going to do? Do they think I'm going to steal the key and then come have a late night rendezvous in the bathroom? Why?
What was the bathroom like?
Emily, I stood about 6 feet away from the toilet and just backed up and hoped it hit. Because if you got any closer to that, you were walking away with crabs, I'm pretty sure.
Gosh, I hate that. I'd rather pee outside.
I wouldn't even know what they looked like. Are they really crabs? I don't even know. When you go to look for something like that.
Why? I don't know either. I've never had them.
I haven't either. But if you're going in a restroom like that, you better know what they look like.
Well, so this is good. If you know what crabs look like, Nancy needs to know. But
no,
well, I'd hide my name if you comment. Oh my gosh. DM us if you've had crabs. We promise Nancy won't blurt your name out. I'm sure that would never happen. Yeah. DM me if you want it to be a secret. Yeah, she cannot be trusted. And I actually don't care if you did. I'm just going to give it a goog. I don't want to know, actually. Please do not DM us if you've had crabs. Don't you
worry about that?
Like, if I get crabs? No, I don't.
Don't you worry about what might be in a bathroom like that. I mean, like, I don't even want to touch anything. I mean, I don't even really want to reach for the toilet tissue. And then you got the railroad tie, and there's no telling what hands have been on the railroad tie.
I typically don't touch anything in there. I touch the tissue. That's pretty safe. I check for crabs prior to wiping on the tissue. Then I never touch the door. I get more tissue to touch the door. I don't touch anything in there. Do you?
And then I've also developed the art of breathing through my mouth so you don't have to smell it either.
Yeah, because you want it in your, I don't want it, I hold my breath. I don't want it in me. I can't stand breathing that in. Oh, no. I'll tell you what happened to me the other night. Steve went on a business trip, and he came home. And you know, when you eat out, you end up with a lot of garlic. And here's what I just think is absolutely absurd. When you eat garlic, you can't smell it.
Why is that? And why even when you do this?
It makes no sense, because for somebody else to have it, it takes you out. How can you not smell it? And you can't. So bless his heart. He comes in, and the minute he opens his mouth, and I stayed up for him.
Oh.
Well, he thinks I
stayed up. Did you shave your legs?
No. So he walks in, and he kisses me, and I'm just like, oh.
Is he wanting to kiss or just?
No, but it doesn't matter.
Right.
I smelled it. It's in him, all on him. So we go upstairs, and like him breathing in the room, it just was awful. Like it stunk so bad. And I go, what did you have to eat? He's going through the list. I go, well, that shouldn't have done it. It had to have been the chicken. That's all I can narrow it down to.
I've never had chicken make my breath smell like that.
Me neither, but it was.
Was it like that place in Pensacola you guys used to eat, Panera?
No, but that was so good. But that's how bad it was.
Oh. So
I'm not kidding. About 2 a.m., I was so nauseated because our entire room smelled like his breath. So I went down on the couch, and I could even smell it down there because now it's on me. It's like when B.O. rubs on you.
I couldn't get her nose because the nose hairs hold the smell.
No, I had mentholatum up there, everything. And my scent, it's so strong. I mean, look at my nose. Anyway, it was awful. And so then he comes down the next morning. What's wrong? I go, your breath is what's wrong. Go. And he can't smell, right? I went up in our room.
Oh.
It's like I needed a fog machine, a defogger.
What did you do?
I opened the windows, and it was hot outside, but I couldn't handle it. It was just nasty.
Oh, this one's good. So,
because I have another one.
No, do tell.
No, you go.
No, go.
No, I can't right now. It's too messy.
Oh.
They need a break. I'm telling you, I couldn't believe it. I've never heard about it since we heard about it like 30 years ago. I love TikTok, y'all. I just love it. And so they do advertisements constantly. They come up. But I almost got one of these for Christmas for myself so I could shave with it. They're those 4, they look like little discs, and they shave everywhere. They talk about them going over your knee, and they're for girls and boys. And they're awesome. Like it's a dry shave, so you would never have to mess with. I'm getting one, that's it. But the other day, it just pops up, and the advertisement said, do you want your balls clean and shaved? And I'm like, okay, wait a minute. But I've never heard like an ad like that is priming people to shave their testicles, because Steve has this friend from like 30 years ago. We're at dinner one night, and he talks about cleaning his up, and I'm just like in shock. And he said that's where the stench is. So if they're shaved, then you don't have stinky. But that advertisement took me out. I'm like, well, I want it for my face, not.
It's like the Peyronie's disease.
Oh, Lord. I can't even remember what that is.
The bent carrot?
The bent carrot. Yeah, we did talk about that before.
Peyronie's disease. Oh, my God.
And why was it called Peyronie?
It's just the name of the disease. And it's the bent,
carrot.
The bent carrot. So yesterday, I am up. I sit in my office. I kind of love that little bird's eye view, and I have all my makeup there in front of the window, and it's great lighting. I can do my makeup, but I also just like to survey my empire,
Which is your car?
Right. My 4 tires is my empire.
Okay.
Well, I just have a little common space, so I share my empire with 11 other people. But so I am up there putting my makeup on, surveying my empire, and we have a fence, the fence that goes along out there in the yard.
But yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
But it's not keeping anything
in or out.
Yeah.
It's just decorative. Well, it keeps a car in or out, but that's about it.
I could run through that with my car.
I live in an area where we do some short-term renting, and so my neighbors change a lot. And this week in one of the units is a very, very interesting group of people. And one of the women is rather large, and she wears really tight fitting clothes because I think she thinks she's all that in a bag of chips.
Like jeans?
No, this was a dress, like a spandex dress. Mm-hmm. And so I'm up putting my makeup on, and I'm looking out, and I see her and her friend, and I guess they're doing a photo shoot, and she is laid out on the top of my fence. Laid out on the top of the shoe? Yeah, I think they think that. And then she's trying to take her hair, and I mean, literally, this isn't go to the beach and do that. Taking her hair and flinging it in front of her face.
On that fence, was she trying to straddle it or what?
It was acrobatic. I have never in my life. And then she's getting leaned up on it with her arm all back. What?
Was she in her dress?
Yes, in her black spandex dress with sheer mesh right here, and her friends with her iPhone, and then like fixing her hair.
Is her hair long?
Yes, and half black and half blonde.
Oh gosh.
Well, I mean, have we become that narcissistic?
Oh, it's terrible. We have a bridal party across the street from us. They don't even talk. They just all have their phones out taking pictures of themselves. It's so dumb. And then they have this big banner that they've had painted, something about her last spring before the ring. And they had to bring it in because it's raining. I'm like, good, because who does that? We're not at a 2-year-old birthday party. I'm just so outdone. The whole bachelorette stuff is just stupid. And if they make any noise, I'm eating them alive.
Oh, they're here. Oh, because it's Friday. They're here for the whole weekend.
I'm eating them alive. And then they put their Venmo on the back of the window in their car. I'm going to put my damn Venmo on the back of my car. I need new dishes. I need a new hand mixer. The Venmo in the car is so tacky. I agree. It makes me mad.
I just think it's so unfortunate. Like, maybe you should just have a shower at, like, your 25th anniversary. Somebody throw you a shower.
I definitely think that needs to happen.
You know what I also think should happen? I've been thinking about this, and I think, I'm not ever questioning God, but I mean, if he never needed he doesn't need your help.
I knew that's what I was praying to, was Blondie. Wow.
So I think this is how it should work. I think you should have the sex drive that you have in menopause when you're 16. When you have no business getting pregnant, you have no business doing all that. Then, when you're in childbearing age, let that amp up a little bit, but you still got kids around. You're not just as free to do as you want.
Are you thinking it shouldn't amp up till 30?
I think when you're in menopause, when the house is to yourself, you're not trying to tiptoe around your kids, you got all the time in the world, that you should have the same sex drive you have when you're 16. It's all backwards.
It is kind of backwards, I agree. Yeah, and how things are working down there. I also think, like, the whole thing about you have a tight body and all that, you don't even appreciate it when you're 10. You don't need a tight butt.
No. Like, you see those little girls on the beach, they don't even know that that's a thing. And then by the time you're my age and I can't even see back there anymore.
Oh, I can. That's why you have a backup mirror, right? Tell your friends we'll be back here live. Next week is going to be a little hilarious because I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be getting my hair done.
I'm going to be in Dallas.
So
we'll figure it out.
Are you flying that day?
I'll be in Dallas.
I understand.
No, I'll be there. I won't be flying.
Okay, well, that's all I needed. And so
I said that.
So we can go
We'll
live.
figure it out.
No, we can go live. I just don't know if it's going to be at 11 or 1
Okay.
because I'll be probably in foil at 1, and that's fine too.
That's fine too.
Well, I'd tune in next week just because it's probably going to be a debacle. So y'all have a great, great weekend.